Time to play the game. Time to play the game. Time to respond to the confession. Welcome back, everyone, to my channel. Hello, everyone. Hello, Polo fam. Oh, guys, is this an ASMR video? No, I'm kidding. Hi, guys. So as you know, let's just get into it. Video idea. Shout out Cade. Mentioned him in my last video. I'm pretty sure I was like this to you guys, and you guys were like, "Oh, that's Cade." He suggested I do this one, and so I'm going to be reading your guys's. I don't want to use the term confessions, but secret anonymous messages. Just a first official one is when I was younger, I went with my mom to drop off our maid at the time, and on the way there, I saw a guy getting jumped and beaten. Oh, that's nice. I don't know. I remember I was on a car trip with a friend, and apparently the mother saw a guy shooting up heroin on the street. So yeah, that's something to compare it to. Also, I'm too lazy to rank these, so I'm just gonna rate them out of 10. From the story, from my past experiences and stories that I've heard, I'm gonna rate this one like a solid 5. Like, you know, it's not the worst, but it is still pretty bad. And considering this is probably someone I know who saw this, that's pretty scary. Next one is again from the Not Gonna Lie Link team. Hooray! Same thing. Next one is wow, this is taking forever. This isn't from the Not Gonna Lie Link team. It says who you with / like no back out. Oh, who am I with or who do I like? A person. I like a person, but I'm not with anyone. It's because I associate Not Gonna Lie Link with, like, you know, I don't know, questions for some reason. Because I did the video with my mom, and I don't know. It's like autopilot. Hold on. Who's an attractive member of the Durban scene? Okay. See, there are questions in this thing. Okay, the Durban scene. I'm assuming music scene, obviously, because, okay, who's attractive? I think the obvious one here is going to be Sham. I'm going to have to say Sham from, no, you know what, the both of them, Sham and Ryan, they are gorgeous. Sham and Ryan are gorgeous in their own right. You know, Sham has got this, like, you know, stylish aesthetic with all, like, you know, the jewelry and the accessories and the little one thing from Sham's fashion is, like, I like his little what is this? I like the little bandana or like thing that he has on his hip that like droops down to the floor. Obviously I don't want mine drooping to the floor because I walk around a lot. I don't want mine getting dirty, but I added like my own little bandana on my, like, you know, buckle thing. So probably Sham and Ryan. Almost everyone in the music scene I know is like probably attractive, you know. I don't know, man. Everyone is pretty and gorgeous in their own way, so like that's that. Okay, here's a juicy one. I've dated 3 guys at a time. The one I like the most from all I've dated 3 guys at a time. The one I liked the most at the time from all of them, out of all of them, found out, and now we're together for 3 years. I'm gonna give that. I can't rate questions because you're not giving me substance or content to rank. That's like a 7. That's oof. That's something. I've pooped in my friend's garden because we were locked out in the house and then blamed it on his dog. Wow. That's an 8. That's like our highest so far. So we got like what? So we got like a 5, a 7, and now we got an 8. I think after like 7.5, that's when they start to get, like, you know, pretty dank. Some of these are really funny. I would like to say I have not, like, since the thing I posted on my Instagram last week, I have not touched any of them. So is that one, and then there is does pineapple belong on pizza? Say yes. I feel like if Peg ever watches this video, he's gonna like berate me, but yes, it does belong on pizza. Food and cuisine is not meant to be one singular thing. It's meant to be any and everything that you find tasteful. And I'm not going to be including the abominations that are combining an excessive amount of cheese and your spare leftovers in the fridge. I don't even want to say it's a cultural thing, because that's a bit of a stretch, but I know a lot of people like pineapple on pizza. I'm one of those people. Next one is I watch Mr. Beast videos to help me sleep. I have a feeling I know who this is, and I'm gonna give that like, I don't even know, bruh, like a 10. How could you do that to yourself? How could you do that to your family, bruh? Like your friends, your family, like they love you, and you go and do that. That's like way out of pocket, bruh. Nah. Official rating for that was 4, because that is, I don't judge, but Mr. Beast is a bit funky, bruh. Spat mucus in someone's drink when they went to the bathroom at a bar because he laughed at me and my friend, then watched him drink all of it. I low-key have this irrational fear of someone doing that to me, even though all my friends I know would never in a gajillion billion years do that. But like, I'm scared that I leave my drink and there's just gonna be a little, you know, globule of spit in there, even though I know no one who would do that. Even like my biggest ops, if we're gonna use that phrase, I don't think they would do that. It's also just the sensation of drinking something and then you feel that little extra bump that goes down with the liquid. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get into it. In grade 3, my teacher constantly asked me to go fetch her sausage rolls from the tuck shop, but one day I got tired of it and replaced the sausage with my poo and didn't see her after that. This is fake. I know this is fake. If that is real though, that's like a 9. 10 out of 10 is like you saw the devil and went to hospital. I don't know, bro. That's like a 9 out of 10 if that's real, which it probably isn't. Hold on. I turned on D&D for a reason and I still get notifications. What is this madness? A friend used to bully me, so I slept with their mothers. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna rate this one, and if this is true, a 9 out of 10. I think anything past 8 is not believable, but I'm still gonna give it a rating. That's like a 9 out of 10. Second of all, that's messed up. That's hella messed up. Very niche circumstances, would this be okay? And under the circumstances, like, you tried to communicate, they didn't want to, you know, they didn't want to, and they didn't want to hear you out, and you tried your best. At that point, bro, just leave the friendship, bro. Like, what's the point anymore? Unless they, like, did something absolutely horrendous, like, beyond horribly down bad, super style, then I don't think there's a reason to do that, but also it's probably fake. But if it's true, it's like a 9 out of 10, bro. That's madness. One time I was rapidly stroking my meat to your stories of you playing... Okay. Yep, no. I was drunk and kept grabbing a chick's boob and was claiming it was an accident. I can feel the shame in this one. First of all, I know you know that's horrible, and I know you know that's disgusting. Second of all, that's really bad. That's really... 1 to 10 as in how, like, 10 is, like, absolutely horrible. 1 is, like, I've done that before. That's, like, you know, it's not as bad. That is, like, a 7.5. That's pretty not cool, dude. It's pretty not cool. But I can feel the shame and the guilt, and I hope you've, like, become a feminist from that point on. One time, I took a poop in a friend's bathroom. First time too, shame face emoji. And the toilet was clogged. That's not the worst part. When I tried to flush and asked my friend for help, only then she told me there was no water in the bathroom. Never again have I taken a poop at someone else's house. Ooh, this is a tough one to swallow. I can feel this one in my chest. This one, oof. Okay, that's an 8. That physically pains me. That's like an 8. Last year I pooped in the school's water tank. The water was brown, but kids were still guzzling that water down. If this is real, that's an 8.5. What the heck? Why? There's a lot of, like, turd messages on here, I've noticed. Like, there's a lot of poop related things. What is our obsession with poop? This is another part 1 and part 2 were right here. I once went walking in some forest by a cliff edge. I think I know this person. After one of my friends told me about it, I went there alone to go check it out, and while I was relaxing on a rock, living my life, I saw a fire in the distance. I stood up to go check it out, and as I got off the rock, started hearing chanting. No clue what they were saying, but I was curious, so I started walking towards them. When I got close, I tripped and fell halfway down the cliff bank. When I got back up, they had stopped chanting and the fire was out. I decided to book it back home, and while I was climbing back up the cliff edge, I saw a group of people walking toward me at 2 times my speed and ran up the cliff in all caps. I got to the road and looked behind me to see like 10 men running, all caps, towards me. I ran so fast and hid in a bar. Last part. I was in the bar for like an hour before I booked it back home and never saw those people again, but I'm scared that they're after me. I'm gonna be sacrificed to a cult. A ble emoji. Part 4. I know who sent this. I'm so sorry. That's so horrible. I'm gonna give you like a 10 out of 10 rating just because that I know that's real for a fact, and that is absolutely mortifying. So our first 10 out of 10 out of spookiness and out of horrificness. Next one. Faked it the entire time. The full caps entire time. You know, I can feel shame in this message as well. If he wasn't that good, that's not on you, girl. Got freaky in a movie theater. I know who you are. I know who sent this message. You should be shameful. I know who you are. Like a 6 out of 10. Jorked it to the thought of a guy I hate. He has big juicy thighs and calves. You know, ooh. There's like, these are like, you know, confess your sins to me, Father Polar Panda. I'm gonna give this one like a 7 out of 10. This is like a 7 out of 10. That's, you know, humans are very not easy to explain. Walk around with the leash on in public. You know, each to their own, as long as you're an adult doing that. I'm scared that someone I know who is the same age as me is doing that. If you're doing that, don't do that. That's weird. Killed 14 fish within 20 minutes of getting them. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. Okay, don't flame me. Under the like consensus that you were fishing responsibly, you killed them to eat, which you probably didn't. You might have, like, you stored them in a freezer or whatever. But if we're doing the worst of the worst, killed 14 fish. That's not cool, dude. That's like a 6. That's like not cool, man. Don't do that. As a child, I used to use a fish net to keep pet fish outside of the tank until they stopped moving before I put them back inside. Yes, I'm aware that this is serial killer behavior. Okay, that's like a 5.5. That's really not cool. Guys, that's not cool. No. I hope you've learned from your mistakes and you don't do that at all, which I know if you're gonna respond to this, you will say, I have not done that since, or I'm currently in jail. Crashed out over someone for several months straight. It's okay, girl, me too. It's okay. We're all suffering together. We're not. Had pet rats and one of them chewed its own tail off. Ooh. The previous one I'm gonna rate like a 4 out of 10, because me too, girl. No, like a 2 out of 10. This one is like a 6. No, 7. This is a 7 out of 10. Horrificifying. Write down that the ops get an SE in my manifestation journal. I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one like a 7 because it's funny. I said the P word. I know who you are. I'm not gonna say your name. But you're being a flippin' pizza right now, bruh. I'm reading them off on my phone, by the way. When I was younger, I went to a pool party. My crush was across from me, and my weenus got excited. I started beating it in the pool, and my swimming shorts floated out. The pool boy saw my swimming shorts and took it out. I decided to get out the pool to get them. I'm not reading that last bit. This is fake. That is fake. If it's real, that's like a 9 out of 10. That's really disgusting. Now, I'm not even gonna rate it. That's like a 1 out of 10 because it's clearly fake and it's BS. And if it's not BS, you need to face some time in prison for that, brother. And I know you need to face some time in prison for that. Bro, why is Not Gonna Lie Link so clingy? Like, look at this goofy ass message sent from the Not Gonna Lie Link team. I haven't seen you in forever. I miss you. Yeah, like, I miss you too, bot. Our response. Yo, stop leaving me on red. Not Gonna Lie Link team message again. Okay. Once was screaming Casual by Chapel Row, not realizing my windows were open and I woke up my neighbors. I don't know any Chaperone songs besides Pink Pony Club, and if you play Casual, I probably will know it. That's like a 4 out of 10. I've pissed off my neighbors so many times. As Peter Steele once said, if it's not waking up the neighbors and if it's not making your parents angry, it's not rock. So, rock on. Gave a guy a while his parents were watching. Let's say this, BJ. You're a fiend. You're an actual fiend. That is... Oh my gosh, that is horrifying. I'm so glad I have like a collection of these things now, because there's so... Wow. 8 out of 10. Moving on. Played the song Sigma Boy while aggressively making out with somebody. I feel like this is real, because we live in... like, if I'm being so serious right now, we live in such a generation and such a time, like, you know, we live in such a time frame where these things line up. We're getting freaky and ultra stupid things just match up. Played the song Sigma Boy whilst aggressively making out with somebody. You get an 8 for that. An 8. Okay, next one is drank half a cup of semen. 10. Be convinced that I could change my race by manifesting. I was 12/11. I hated everything about myself. That's like a 5. No, not even. Like a 3. That's like our first 3. That's our first 3 out of 10. As long as you don't think you can change your race now, because you can't do that, I'm afraid. I blew vape smoke into my 78-year-old teacher's hoo-ha. I can feel the spite and like the annoyance and the rage actually coming from this. There is a lot of spite and rage. 7 out of 10. That's wild. I peed in a girl's... Oh. I'm not reading that. That's a 10 out of 10. That is, each to their own. Oof. These have been quite eventful. Thank you guys so much for sending me all these lovely messages. I liked almost none of them. These were disgusting. Hopefully we can do this again. Send me more. This was fun to make. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching the video. If you made it this far, I know this is running on 20 minutes, but a friend of mine said that if I'm going to do it, I might as well just do it in one video, because apparently I want to watch like something 20 minutes rather than 10 minutes, I think was her phrasing. Shout out that homie. You know who you are. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao. A sea of waves, we hug the same plane. I liked it at first, but the more you laughed, the crazier I came. Far away, suck you in, had you drown if like you should like the video. I'd really appreciate it if like you would subscribe for me. I'd like that. So would you like the video? Video has gone on way longer than it should. I really I'm not looking forward to editing this.